Hello and welcome to this quick review of Eddington. I'm still on vacation and I just watched the movie because I was tired today and I fell asleep, and now I decided to watch a movie quickly. And yes, it was Eddington today. A new film 2025 release directed by Ari Aster, which we all know from Midsummer, Hereditary, and Beau is Afraid. That are his films. The films he made, directed. And yes, now his new movie Eddington came out. I mean, it's not officially out now in my country, but I've seen it. So if we hear A24, and every Ari Aster movie is from A24 too. It's a company where literally every film is disturbing on its own different way. It doesn't mean horror film disturbing. It can be disturbing on other ways. I mean, I've seen A24 released this year so many films. I mean, what is happening? What did they release? At least Bring Her Back. I watched in the cinema like 2 weeks ago, I think. Then what did they release too? They released Death of a Unicorn. The film was okay. Don't watch it. Um, what did they release too? They released Warfare this year. Then, which was very very good. Then they released Weapons. I think Weapons is also from A24. Also watched it like 3 weeks ago in the cinema. And I mean, what is going on with A24 films this year? But yeah, um, so Ari Aster's fourth, not exactly fourth film because he has done some short films, but I'm talking about real movies with full length. And yes, with starring Joaquin Phoenix, Pedro Pascal, and Emma Stone, for example, which all delivered very, very, very good. I mean, Pedro Pascal's screen time wasn't that much, but Emma Stone's also not. But when they were on screen, they just performed. They're phenomenal actors. Also, what is going on with Pedro Pascal this year? He had Fantastic Four First Steps, then he had Materialist, then he had Eddington. What is going on? How many movies does this guy have? Also with Emma Stone. Okay, Joaquin Phoenix. He needs more films. Okay, he needs more films. He needs a good movie where he can win an Oscar again. He needs it. He needs this acting performance, this Oscar, his next Oscar. I mean, so leading role Joaquin Phoenix as the sheriff of Eddington, and oh yes, it takes place on at COVID-19 time, Corona. It takes place in 2020, yes, in the small town Eddington, were sheriff and two deputies. That's the whole police station. One sheriff and two deputies. That's the whole police station. There are only three police guys, police dudes in the city. And yeah, and he is against wearing the mask. The sheriff played by Joaquin Phoenix. And some other I can explain because the film is starts like a slow burning western drama thriller, also mystery. And after like 2 hours of the movie is 150 minutes, 159 minutes long, and that is very very long. And after 2 hours you really saw the Ari Aster style coming. You really saw the Ari Aster style coming because all his endings always are so effed up. His endings, his movie endings are always effed up. Also, the story behind this film. There was a scene where Joaquin Phoenix, the guy, the sheriff, sniped into a house. And that was the first shocking scene. And that was the first thing where I realized that is Ari Aster's work. Dude, unpredictable as hell. And also the ending. It's just wow. It's just phenomenal what Aster's doing there. But I mean the movie was good. I give it 8 out of 10. Watch it if you want to, but it's long-winded. It's long-winded, okay? You need to listen to me. It's really, really long-winded. So if you want to stop it after 2 hours or after you watch 90 minutes of the film, don't stop it. It will get better and better and better. But it will also get more disturbing from time to time, from minute to minute. And no, it's not a horror film. It is the first movie that Ari Aster did that's not a horror movie, by the way. Because we've got Midsummer, Hereditary, and Beau is Afraid, and they're all horror films. Okay, Beau is Afraid, we can talk about it, but it is a horror film. And that is the first movie that's not a horror movie. So, and now I'm gonna rank quickly every Ari Aster film because it is time. So, at the fourth place, I would give Beau is Afraid, also starring Joaquin Phoenix in the leading role, because the film was also like that long, and it just Beau is Afraid was also a very good movie, but the story was also of Eddington. The dialogues are so well written that's what I also need to say. And the cinematography is phenomenal. And so about Beau is Afraid again, as much as I remember, the ending with this freaking worm or what the thing was, it's just so weird, so weird. The ending. That's why it's an. I mean, the whole story was also literally as long-winded as Eddington now, even more long-winded than Eddington. But all in all, it was a phenomenal film. We've got a phenomenal Joaquin Phoenix, and I think some weird stuff going on with his father, which was the worm at the ending, as I remember, and his hair in this film were just insane. So at the third place, I've got Eddington, which I reviewed just right now. I don't have to say more to that. I think great acting, great cinematography, great writing. Um, the pacing was okay. I said slow pacing. Okay, slow pacing, slow to mid pacing. And yeah, on the second place we've got Midsummer, starring Florence Pugh and a weird, very, very, very freaking disturbing movie. It's probably one of the most disturbing films I've ever seen, Midsummer, as far as I remember. And phenomenal, exceptional acting from Florence Pugh, and also beautiful cinematography, great writing, not that long-winded. I mean, great pacing, also fast pacing, and just wow. The film was good, but it was disturbing as hell. It was disturbing as hell. And then, on the first place, as expected, Hereditary. In the leading role, Toni Collette, probably the best female acting performance I've ever seen in a movie. The best female leading acting performance I've ever seen in a movie. We've also got many, many phenomenal acting performances by females in horror films. If we talk about horror films, we've got For example, Mia Goth in Pearl, that was phenomenal, and as said, Florence Pugh in Midsummer, but Toni Collette was just another level. The dinner table scene, I mean, just Hereditary, I watched like 4 weeks ago, I think, and just the whole story. I also did a review on this channel, by the way. You can watch it if you want to, of Hereditary, and also this dark atmosphere and the cinematography, slow, this 360 degrees spin around, if you know what scene I mean. And also the last 30 minutes were just disturbing as hell. They were just disturbing as shit. And also, I mean, what was the soundtrack? The soundtrack was also exceptional. The soundtrack was exceptional, dude. Ari Aster, you need to do more. Man, do a movie where an actor needs really to be a good actor, really needs to deliver a phenomenal performance so he gets an Oscar nomination. Do like a movie like that, like Hereditary, because Toni Collette got an Oscar nomination and she didn't win. And also, I think other Ari Aster films got Oscar nomination. I hope Eddington gets two. But yeah, this was a quick review of Eddington and my fast Ari Aster ranking. I'm so excited for his future projects, and I'm also excited, yeah, to see more of Joaquin Phoenix. Thanks for watching this review, and have a nice day.